live, we live, we live, we live, we live. We live, y'all, we live. Venezuela is ready to fight. Welcome, y'all, welcome.
Welcome to Fifth Element University.
Why does America always think shit sweet? What is going on here, y'all? So if y'all are lost, if you're living under a rock, you realize that Trump has, at least Trump is trying to literally steal Venezuela, man. All right? Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. This is Trump right now, man. This is Trump right now, y'all. What's going on?
Fuck, nigga, I stole that shit. Stole that shit. Try doing it, nigga. Fuck, nigga, I stole that shit.
Look, man. Motherfuckers think shit is sweet, right? But look, Venezuela ain't playing, man. Venezuela is not playing. You understand? Let's get into this, y'all.
I'm gonna ordain.
Look, y'all, let's get into this. Check this out.
Shocking.
This is how Trump
Stole that
right
shit.
now.
Try doing it,
Trump
nigga.
right now, man.
Fuck, nigga, I stole that shit.
It's Trump right now, man.
Stole that shit. Try doing it, nigga. Fuck, nigga, I stole that shit. Stole that shit. Try doing it,
My
nigga.
audio is good. Let's get it.
Fuck, nigga, I stole that shit. Stole that shit.
All right.
Shocking news.
Here we go.
Late last
Breaking news,
night
y'all.
and early today, at my direction, the United States Armed Forces conducted an extraordinary military operation
Now,
in
this
the
is the first
capital.
news. Now we gotta get in. I'm gonna play a little bit of this, and then we're gonna get into what's going on today. Okay, Venezuela is arming their troops. They're not playing behind this shit. All right. Even though personally, I think that Venezuela, you should chill, cuz we know America's a power. Just chill, cuz. That's what I think. But the Venezuelan people have a warrior spirit, just like the Haitians. Okay, same type of. It's tribal. Yes, I am American, but I don't think that Trump should have did what he did. Okay, but look, this is the news article right now, y'all.
Venezuela. Overwhelming American military power, air, land, and sea, was used to launch a spectacular assault. And it was an assault like people have not seen since World War II. Heavily fortified military fortress in the heart of Caracas to bring outlaw dictator Nicolas Maduro to justice. This was one of the most stunning, effective, and powerful displays of American military might and competence.
This is my thing, guys.
In America.
Do you guys see these bombs going off, right? I truly feel like in this modern time, we should be able to talk it out, bro. We not living like 100 or 2 years ago where motherfuckers is really fighting over resources and shit like that. There's a plenty enough for everybody out here, man. This is why certain shit that Trump does, I do agree with, and then other shit I don't agree with. Okay, and some of my uncles ain't never gonna let me let that shit down. Niggas know like Trump's first presidency. I didn't vote for the nigga, but I was trolling. Like I would wear Trump hat and shit sometimes because I thought that he was the better pick. I don't vote though. You feel me? I don't vote, but I was making people think outside the box. Everybody was hating the nigga, and I'm like, yo, look, I'd rather a motherfucker get in there who's gonna tell the truth than somebody that's gonna lie, smile in my face, but at the end of the day, bitch, you racist. And you ain't, you feel me? You not telling me the truth. So I'd rather a real nigga like Trump get up in there and let niggas know, like, yo, look, man, I don't like some of you niggas, all right? And just be real about it. You know? But when we see this though, right? This is deep because Trump is authorizing bombs and shit over here, okay? We know that there's children and women over here, cuz. This is what I don't understand, Trump. If you wanted to go and get the president, nigga, send in special forces and go get their ass. You don't need to bomb shit, hurt innocent people. This is what dumbass fucking gay ass Obama did. Obama did the same shit. All right. They did a study and said that Obama, his whole term, would drop the bomb every 20 minutes if they could put it in like a graph form. Obama dropped the bomb every 20 minutes, money, over in Iraq. And if you see the after effects of that, there's kids over there without limbs and shit like that. It's very, very disturbing. Okay. And it's crazy because you got a lot of patriotic Americans like, yeah, let's bomb them. But you're not seeing the after effects of these little babies is getting hurt and shit behind this. We too smart in these times, bro. Trump could have sent in the special forces. All right. Trump could have sent in the special forces. Okay. Because we know we got a lot of badass motherfuckers over here in America. It could have probably been 4 or 5 of these motherfuckers that went over there and captured the president in Venezuela and brought him back. Instead, you got caveman thinking like this. We gonna bomb parts of the city. No, man. No, you don't do that. You don't do that, Trump. So that's what's wrong, bro. That's my output is that, nigga, it's innocent people over there, yeah. What you doing, yeah?
History. And if you think about it, we've done some other good ones like the attack on Soleimani,
Why he breathing like that, bro?
attack on al-Baghdadi, and the obliteration and decimation of the Iran nuclear sites just recently in an operation known as Midnight Hammer. All perfectly executed and done. No nation in the world could achieve what America achieved yesterday, or frankly, in just a short period of time.
Which
All Venezuelan military capacities were.
Trump is right, bro. You understand? He's right, man. I feel like China could have did it too, though, if they really wanted to. But America, man, come on, bro. They went in there and got a president of a country, bro. That shit different.
Rendered powerless as the men and women of our military working with U.S. law enforcement successfully captured Maduro in the dead of night. It was dark. The lights of Caracas were largely turned off due to a certain expertise that we have. It was dark and it was deadly. But captured along with his wife, Celia Flores.
Look, they took him.
Both of whom now face American justice.
Look, man.
Maduro and Flores have been indicted in the Southern District of New York. It's Jay Clayton for their campaign of deadly narco-terrorism against the United States.
Okay, so now,
and it's citizens.
So Trump is pretty much going after the president of Venezuela because he's saying these motherfuckers is moving mad drugs up in here. Okay, which allegedly that's what it is. I don't know personally, but shit, he ain't gonna just go up in there and take niggas for no reason. I feel like they might have been bringing that They might have been bringing that fentanyl over. Shit, you never know. But look, they doing something serious where shit, President this nigga Trump bombing they at. But now look, this is what you got going on when this first happened, right? You had some Venezuela people that are very, very happy about this. They were celebrating, okay? Because I guess they were saying that their country was being ruled by criminals, all right? I'm getting into it now. We're going down the rabbit hole. I'll probably do another video a couple days where we go a little deeper into it. But as of right now, you had some Venezuelan people that were liking what Trump did, okay? And then you had some people that are like, nah, bro, let us sort out our own shit in our own country. But it's like, you can't say that because Trump is coming over there because supposedly the Venezuelan president, they moving drugs up over here. And it's not just a little bit of reefer. It's not just a little bit of reefer. These niggas moving fat, allegedly heroin. Yeah, man, that shit real. And these is big dogs in it, which when we take a higher perspective, because you know me, we higher perspectives, America, we ain't even doing no better. Come on, bro. We know shit's going on here. America got the motherfucking the prescription drugs and shit like that. A lot of that shit ain't even allegedly. A lot of that shit is crazier than a lot of the shit that's on the street, nigga. You feel me? And America, the the pharmaceutical companies is making billions of dollars, bro. Okay, they're making billions of dollars. So I feel like all that shit is kind of in the same boat, you know. And me being a fifth element, yes, I do feel like Trump could have went. He could have did this shit completely differently. He could have sent in the special forces. That nigga Trump could have sent in the special forces, bro. You know, but he want to do a barbaric and shit like this. But this is how they think. This is how they think, man. So let's go deeper into this, okay? That was just a quick little nutshell, all right? They captured my man, went in there. Trump went in there and got one of the drug pins, which was the leader of Venezuela and his wife. He got his wife too. So now,
I
now
want to thank the men and women of our
Venezuela ain't
military
playing
who
behind
achieved
that bullshit.
such an extraordinary success overnight with
He said
breathtaking speed,
overnight.
power, precision, and competence.
They went and got a president of another country overnight in hours. Like, oh, word, you want to send that big pack over here to America? We told you not to bring that vet over here, nigga. We was letting you do your thing for a little while, but now you just going too crazy, bro. So this is what Trump is trying to do with the drug trade, with especially with the fentanyl. That's his main thing: is war on fentanyl and heroin. I don't really feel like it's the heroin too much because we talked about that allegedly, because we got to watch our words. But look, this is what Trump is trying to do: cut the head off the motherfucking snake. All right, he's trying to cut the head off the snake. So he's going to the high ups, cutting the chain, boom. So, you know, he's thinking that what's gonna happen is gonna cut off the supply and all them drugs coming to America. But what Trump doesn't realize is the cartel and shit like that, allegedly very organized group, man. You understand? Very organized group. And the thing about the cartel is there's many heads of snakes, my nigga. And this is why the cartel, bro, in history is gonna be written about. All right, 1,000 years from now, niggas is gonna be reading. Some of them cartel members right now, my nigga, they spirit is gonna emulate on Earth for thousands of years, bro. You understand? And it is what it is. But Trump doesn't realize is there's many big top dogs in that organization, bro. Allegedly, you heard? That's what Trump doesn't realize. You just doing
Rarely
this
see
shit. You
anything
gotta have
like it.
another
You've
nigga
seen
sitting
some
right
raids
up.
in this country that didn't go so well. They were an
Reason why is because there's a lot of corrupt energy in America. You see that? There's a lot of corrupt energy in America, and a lot of them drugs that's coming through, motherfuckers is turning their eyes. You feel me, mother? We know these is coming in, but shit, I'm gonna profit a little bit off this, so they're gonna just let that shit go through. And this is another reason why motherfuckers hate Trump so much, because he trying to tighten them borders. Biden was turning their eye, nigga. They was letting shit come in. Yeah, they was letting shit come in. Trump is trying to tighten the borders. Like, nah, bro. We got Kensington. We got so many cities in America where it's just zombie land. You heard? Zombie land, bro. Let me pull it up. Zombie land. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, this shit is real. This is what Trump is trying to stop. Yeah, this is what Trump is trying to stop, y'all. Kensington. This is what Trump is trying to stop, y'all. Right here. Okay, hold on. Perfect. Here we go. Here we go. Look, this is what it's about. Especially in America, we all know somebody that is going through this shit. We all have loved ones. We've all went through it where a motherfucker just nigga that fentanyl grabbed on a nigga spirit. I'm not even trying to joke about this shit. This shit's some real shit. This is what this nigga trying to stop. He trying to stop this crazy ass. I don't know if any of y'all ever went to Kensington, Philadelphia, or if you've ever even witnessed some of the shit that's going on in America, bro. Nah, I'm not sticking up for Trump at all, bro. I'm not sticking up for Trump. If you see, you just catching it right now. I already said that he's going about it a barbaric way. That nigga shouldn't bomb that city, hurting innocent children and women. Nah, I feel like he could have sent the special forces in. He could have spent some of these. He could have sent some of these badass, some of these niggas who's really on their shit in there to go get him. He shouldn't have did it like that. So I'm not, nah, man. Look, this is what Trump is doing though. Take a seat, bro. Take a seat, man. I don't want to put you over the ice wall, but if you keep playing, bitch, you gonna be banished. Just take a seat, relax for a minute. You feel me? Sit your ass down for a minute, bro. You coming in here just jumping to conclusion. But I deal with them. I deal with niggas like you, so you can come over here if you want to. Sit your ass down, nigga. This is what Trump is dealing with, nigga. He trying to cut the head off the snake, just like I told y'all. He trying to cut the head off the fucking snake, nigga, and get some of these cities clean in America again. Fuck is you talking about? Look, that's not even. All right, we out of this. That's why I need to get a whole nother laptop so I could just be pulling up two different shit at the same time. But look, Trump said, "Goofy, you a sellout, dude. You have no idea what he talking about." So get on here and tell me what I'm talking about. See, this is what I'll do. You know, I got time today. So if this is how you feel, come face me as a man and tell me why you think I'm wrong. What are you talking about, bro? Because you're not even hearing me. I'm not even 100% with Trump on what he did. I feel like he could have did it a whole different way. Fuck is you talking about? This is a president, nigga. If a president is seeing another high up leader bringing fucking drugs and shit in a country that's killing mad Americans, don't you think the leader of the leader where their country is getting people killed would go and try to see what's going on? Why y'all niggas sending this shit over here? Fuck is you talking about, bro? What is you talking about? What is you talking about? Yes, I know America's corrupt too. Fuck is you talking about? Yes, America's corrupt too, bro. Yeah, yeah. But Trump is trying to do his thing, man. He's trying to create his little legacy, which I respect. You understand? That's what I do respect. A lot of the shit that he does do, no, I do not agree with it. What are you talking about? No, I don't. I never voted for Trump, none of that. Nigga, I might have trolled y'all niggas and shit like that. And like I said, in the whole Biden Trump, yes, Trump back then, I feel like he was the better option. I don't give a fuck. And I know all that shit is some whole makeup, just some movies type shit. You feel me? But out of the two, Biden and Trump, nigga, fuck you mean? This nigga Biden can't even communicate properly. So you one of these niggas, I bet you got jabbed up too, huh? I bet your ass just listen right to the government, nigga. They're gonna lead you right to the fire. And look, I sent the link. The link is up. This probably just one of knee slapping's little fucking cheerleaders. That's what it is. If he don't come up here, but you going over the ice wall. Explain to me why you think that. All right, but let's get back to the show. If you come up here, you come up here. But I ain't playing with you. I'm not playing with your ass, nigga. Let me present this. Yeah, bro, it is what it is. Freedom of speech. That's what I think. I feel like Trump, like I said, could have did it a whole different way. But now look, now what's going on is let's play a little bit more of this, and then we gotta show you what's going on now with the energy of the Venezuelan people. Some of them is happy about it, and then you got a lot of these motherfuckers that's ready to go to war, which I don't think is the right idea. But we know Venezuela, that's
Embarrassment.
tribes. That's
If you look
tribes.
back to Afghanistan, or if you look back to the Jimmy Carter days, they were different days. We're a respected country again, like maybe like never before. These highly trained warriors operating in collaboration with U.S. law enforcement, caught them in a very ready position. They were waiting for us. They knew we had many ships out in the sea, just sort of waiting. They knew we were coming. So they were in a ready, what's called a ready position, but they were completely overwhelmed and very quickly incapacitated.
What Trump just said, like, look,
If you would have seen what I saw last night.
look, Trump pretty much said, yo, when we came in to get the president, the Venezuelan army, they was readied up, but they just didn't think we was coming as big as we was coming. That's pretty much what Trump is saying right there. He pretty much saying, look, them motherfuckers was ready, but we really came ready, nigga. We stayed ready, never got to get ready. Whereas Trump came with the whole regime, like, nigga, we in here, you know. And I bet when he did do that missile strike, I bet that shit was really targeted. But still, man, people could have got hurt with that shit. You understand? Like, he could have, like, I'm gonna keep reiterating and saying that he could have went about it a different way. America got some fucking badass motherfucking soldiers, and it, you feel me? Motherfuckers, telling you, he could have organized 3 or 4 motherfuckers to go up in there, get the Venezuelan president and her wife, nigga, get him up out of there. So, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. This is what he's doing, and like I said, I don't think it's right at all. We live in a modern society where I truly feel like a lot of our leaders is soft, but you got a couple of them that's not playing, bro. Like Putin, nigga, Trump. You feel me? Kim Jong-il. Some of these leaders ain't playing, but a lot of them other leaders, them niggas is soft, bro. They comfortable, they chilling, you know. They don't want no war.
You would have been very impressed. I'm not sure that you'll ever get to see it, but it was an incredible thing to see.
Seeing how he's
not a single American service member was killed, and not a single piece of American equipment was lost.
Peace out.
We had many helicopters, many planes, many people involved in that fight. But think of that, not one piece of military equipment was lost, not one service member was more importantly killed. The United States military is the strongest and most fearsome military on the planet by far.
Pretty much saying
with capabilities and skills.
Get a scratch on her shit, like. But look, this is what Trump doesn't realize is the Venezuelan people ain't no joke. Ain't no joke, bro. The Venezuelan people ain't no joke, bro. That's the thing. But hopefully they don't take it like all Americans is bad, because Trump did say before he did that shit, like, if you're American in Venezuela, get your ass up out of here, guys, because they might not let you out in a minute. So hopefully you listened if you was American and you was over there. Hopefully you got your ass up out of there, because how the hive mind works is if you probably are American over there, you are you could get your ass hurt over there in this time. So if you American, I feel bad for you if you was Venezuelan, especially if you ain't of melanin descent. Because a nigga like me, I'll be chilling. I could fit in anywhere on the world. But if you a white person in Venezuela, American white person, I feel bad, bro. I feel bad for you over there. Cause shit, I could blend in, nigga. Like Moses did. You feel me? In Egypt, nigga. Shit, nigga, I'ma blend in, cuz I'ma blend in with the people.
Our enemies can scarcely begin to imagine. We have the best equipment anywhere in the world. There's no equipment like what we have, and you see that
11 o'clock, bro. 11 a.m.
Even if you just look at the boats, you know, we've knocked out 97% of the drugs coming in by sea.
That shit look like a spider, nigga. That shit look like yo, that shit look like look at the smoke. That shit, this shit is deep. You see the metaphysics behind this, though? Deadass, the smoke from the bomb literally created a spider, bro. That's the frequency that America is coming with. Shout out to my nigga YP for breaking that whole shit down, but that's deep, bro. And then they just released the final season of Stranger Things. I don't watch that shit though. But anyway, boy sent this shit to me. Nigga, The final boss in Stranger Things, bro, that was controlling Vecna, I think his name was another evil character in the show. But Vecna was controlled by a huge giant ass spider in another dimension. YP been talking about that shit for 2 years now. Niggas think he's crazy. Where you think some of that information is coming from, though? Come on, y'all. This shit is deep.
90%. Each boat kills 25, on average, 25,000 people. We knocked out 97%. And those drugs mostly come from a place called Venezuela.
Look, I was just saying, I
We're
ain't.
going to run the country until such time as we can do a safe, proper, and judicious transition. So we don't want to be involved with having somebody else get in, and we have the same situation that we had for the last long period of years. Late last night and early today, at my direction, the United States Armed Forces
This is
conducted an extraordinary.
I'm telling you, man, and this shit is gonna have a ripple effect on all Americans, man. People think Venezuela is just small, bro, but they're very mighty.
Venezuela is not.
So
Breaking news.
this is my TikTok, bro, right here. Do the 100. I just got my shit over 50 last night or the night before. I got damn near 30 followers in a couple hours. Thank you y'all for coming over and following my TikTok. And like I said, we're gonna have debates on there. You heard? We're gonna have debates on there because that's how TikTok is, and I love that shit. I love flexing intellectually. You understand? It's very good. Like if you don't feel a certain way, especially on TikTok, if you go into a room and you're listening, most people will let you come on and dispute why you feel me feel the way you feel. So I like that type of shit. This is how, especially Americans, this is how we gonna heighten our vibration, having intellectual debates, just not fucking debating on what sports team won with it. Nigga, we over here debating fucking metaphysics and ether and shit like that, and tapping into, you understand, our thought forms is tapping into other dimensions, just like that. The other day I had the mean argument with this Jamaican nigga because I pretty much told him that water was intelligent. I told him that water was intelligent. You heard? And then all these niggas came against me like, yo, bro, you bugging, nigga. Water's not intelligent. I was trying to break that shit down to these stupid ass motherfuckers. I was telling him about the experiment that Moku did, right? Where he actually played a certain music to certain cups of water, played like rap to one cup of water, played like death metal to another cup of water, then played like some smoothing music to another cup of water. And the whole molecular structure of each cup changed due to the frequency of the music that was being played by it. The rap shit looked a little distorted. It wasn't bad, but the death metal cup, bro, that shit was dying, my nigga. That water damn near was turning black. You understand? The water that he put the smoothing sounds in a higher vibrational tone to, the water looked like it was beautiful. Everything was in tune. The water was beautiful, bro. So that right there, that little experiment right there lets us know that water is intelligent. You understand? But you have bots going around right now thinking that everything is just physical. Nah, nigga, the water is a very, nigga, that's an element. What you talking about, bro? So I was trying to break this shit down to these fucking Jamaican niggas, and they wasn't having it. But with me doing that, mad people follow me from that little ass shit, and just people were agreeing with what I was saying. And as we were doing it, he's like, damn, more people was in his live because we was going in. You feel me? Only had 30 viewers when I hopped in, but as we was conversating, nigga, shit went up to like 200-300. And that's what happens with intellectual conversation, especially on TikTok. And it was friendly though. It was a friendly fade. But I don't understand, man, how he thinks that water's not intelligent. But let's keep going because this is deep. Now I'm gonna show y'all. Like I said, this is how Trump is feeling right here, yo.
Stole that shit.
This is how
Trump do it, nigga.
bro.
Fuck, nigga. I stole that shit.
This is how Trump feels. Like,
Stole that shit. Trump do it, nigga. Fuck, nigga. I stole that shit. Stole that shit. Trump do it.
he bugging, bro. Trump is bugging. I'm telling you. He. But look, man. He trying to cut the head off a snake. He trying to stop the fentanyl trade. And that's what I feel like he's doing, bro. That's what I feel like he's doing. But if Trump had real G's around him, he would tell him like, "Yo, Trump, bro, as soon as we do that, all the power gonna go over to the homie right next door. Then he just gonna be moving everything, bro. Like you can't stop it in a way. What you can do is make more restrictions from certain materials coming from them areas. You feel me? Like we gotta put an extra look on this shit. That's what you can do, bro. You understand? Yeah, you can scare the president, do all this shit, but this shit ain't gonna stop the drug trade, especially with the shit coming to America. It's not gonna stop it. It may slow it down for a day, but come on, bro. What you gotta do too, another thing is why you trying to cut the head off a snake, also address the problem. Let's open up some more rehabilitation centers, okay? Let's make it where instead of, especially in Kingston, Philadelphia, the shit is sick, bro. You just got cops riding by where why fiends is injecting shit in they fucking veins right there, and you see these fucking fiends doing that. No, we not doing that no more. You can't be out here openly using. You feel me? You know, create more. It sucks, but yeah, nigga, make more jails where look, some people, a lot of these people really just need to sit their ass down for a year and get their head right, get certain demons up off them. You feel me? So that's what they need to do, bro. Put more people. Look, man, you get caught once, okay, nigga, mandatory 4 months. You get caught twice out here doing this shit, nigga, you in jail for a year. You understand? Yeah, shit like that. Clean up the problem. That's why I said I think it's something very crooked, and that's why I feel like Trump, in a way, is trying to clean certain shit up because there's no way why they're letting these people in Kingston, Philadelphia, and other little cities in America just openly use fucking heroin and fentanyl right on the street, man. Especially in California, I heard that shit is worse over there in like San Diego and shit like that. San Francisco or some one of them cities over there, bro. I heard that shit is crazy, bro. Kids getting off the bus and they just gotta see fiends and shit, nigga, shooting up. Come on, bro. That's what Trump needs to do. Like, yeah, doing this will slow it down, but that's not gonna stop the problem, bro. We gotta stop the spirit in America. Of you feel me? We gotta stop the dope head energy and like the fentanyl shit. You feel me? That's the shit we need to stop, bro. Go to the fiend. Lock niggas up for a minute. Because that's what most people need. They just need a break for a minute to recalibrate their mind to think like, yo, what the fuck was I just doing? Nigga, I was in a because when you getting high like that, I've talked to mad dope heads. Nigga, when you getting high like that, it's like you in a fog, bro. You don't know why you doing shit. You feel me? Some motherfuckers just need to sit their ass down for 6 months. Go sit your ass down, nigga. You over bitch, you just overdosed twice? Okay, bitch, now you gonna go do a year. And then while they doing it, don't make the programs fucking weird. Like that's another thing why people relapse because you got them going to these bum ass, boring ass fucking AA beatings and shit where there's no substance in the shit. Like niggas ain't talking about nothing. You feel me? That's why a lot of people relapse. But yeah, man, that's my thing. Go to the problem, Trump. You can't really cut the head off certain snakes like that because there's too many niggas. They too organized, bro. Cartel too organized, bro. You can't stop them niggas. You could just make it a little harder for them to get the packages and shit over here. That's what Trump needs to do, bro. Make it harder for some of them shipping containers, and he's doing that though. And that's another thing. This nigga just be blowing shit up out of nowhere. So he's really trying to slow down the drug trade, bro. I was watching a video the other day, man. This nigga, it was a dude riding in a boat. He just looked like he was fishing or something, but I guess he had the packs on him. And Trump knew that. Trump told him, like, yo, bro, you come over here and I'm gonna blow your ass up. And he thought he was playing. Trump blew his ass up. Crazy, y'all. I don't understand either. This is Trump right now, though. He just over here
Nigga.
shit.
Fuck, nigga. I stole that shit. Stole that shit. That's what I'm doing, nigga. Fuck, nigga. I stole that shit. Stole that.
Yeah, gangster right now. Look. Let's keep going though, y'all. Look. Now. I'm getting right back on here after this too. We gonna tap into that content day today. So look what's happening right now, low key.
Indicate that the Venezuelan military has
This is what's happening right now.
Breaking news reports indicate that the Venezuelan military has announced readiness to respond following recent attacks in the capital. The defense minister reportedly survived a missile strike on his home, and the vice president has called for confirmation of President Maduro's
Welcome
safety.
to
Several
Fifth
Air Force
Element
bases
University.
were reportedly affected during the incidents, though Venezuela continues to operate advanced aircraft, including Russian Su-30s and older jets acquired in previous years. The government has mobilized forces nationwide and declared a state of emergency as the situation continues to develop. Authorities have also emphasized that the military is fully active and monitoring the situation closely. Citizens in the capital and other major cities have been advised to stay alert and follow official announcements to remain informed. The international community, including the United Nations and other organizations, is closely watching the developments. They are stressing the importance of calm and verified reporting during these events, given the rapidly evolving situation. As the story unfolds, more verified updates are expected in the coming hours. Stay tuned for factual coverage and developments. Share your thoughts in the comments and follow for
Okay, so now what we're gonna do real quick though is we're gonna see the ignorancy of certain American minds, right? When we look in the comment section, someone said no one is scared of Venezuela. Bitch, you should be. You want to know why? Because Venezuela, my nigga, has look what they got, bro. They not just no fucking third or fourth world country, bro. They got money over there too. These motherfuckers got jets, damn near everything we got. You feel me? But the thing about it is, I'm American too, though. Like I'm American, bro. And at this point, we all mixed up, my nigga. Like I understand that this is why you have, even though they're trying to push the race war so much, you do have unification within white and black brothers, bro. You got a lot of white and black brothers that's coming together, and that's the powerhouse, man. That's what's gonna change the whole world for real. White and black people coming together for real. The white and black man coming together and forming Voltron for real. And I'm not talking about the cave. I'm not talking about the caveman. I'm talking about the white people that got souls, bro. You feel me? I'm talking about the white men and women that have souls. Is there gonna be a World War III? I don't think there is, man. Okay. The secret ultimate weapon of Venezuela war destroy USA. His name is Ramex. What is Ramex? See? Look, this is why the comment section be low key. Golden should be treasures over here. Somebody and look, this dude looks like he got a fake account saying that. They have the right to defend their country. My question is, how could the military allow this? That's a fact, though. It's because Trump came in so fast. They wasn't even ready. They wasn't even ready. This is why the American government, one of their main symbols is the eagle. You understand? What does the eagle do, bro? The eagle attacks from higher up. That shit comes down, nigga, 200-300 miles an hour and gets his prey, nigga, quick. It ain't no that shit ain't making no noise. It's locking on its prey and it's coming and getting that bitch and it's getting the fuck up out of here. All right. Cut nation's oil supply. Start a war. So, like I said, man, like I was saying earlier, it's just you gotta cut off the need for the supply. You understand? Like it fentanyl wouldn't even be a thing allegedly if motherfuckers didn't even use it. You feel me? If motherfuckers didn't use it. So you gotta cut off that chain of supply because as long as motherfuckers need it, it's always gonna be somebody there to sell it to them. Especially me being somebody who was in the streets previously before. A nigga past life. I don't give a fuck what it is. You can lock up as many people as you want, bro. But as long as motherfuckers is getting high and still using the drug, it's gonna be somebody there to sell it to them. It's gonna be somebody there to sell it to them. Wise word to the day, for real. You can't stop it.
You just wait.
You can't stop it, man.
Venezuela is not surrendering and have refused Trump's demand to hand over control of the country. Venezuela's military has addressed the nation, stating that they
not bowing down.
Breaking news reports.
Like,
Venezuela is not
we not playing. You go ahead and take him, bro. You good. Because the reason why, nigga, because we got somebody else we've been lifting up that's about to take his place. Venezuela ain't playing, but the thing about it, Venezuela, is Trump ain't playing either. So this ain't no. I'ma just sit back and watch, and hopefully this shit don't affect me. Cause this shit crazy. Venezuela ain't playing, and Trump ain't playing.
surrendering and have refused Trump's demand to hand over control of the country. Venezuela's military has addressed the nation, stating that they will fight the United States and will not let them gain control of the country. They're also demanding Maduro to be returned immediately and saying that their 5 million man reserve army is already.
And look, personally, I feel like that's what they should do. But it's just, it's fucked up, bro, because at heart, I'm more of a lover, bro. I'm a black Buddha. I feel like, nigga, we don't even need to be doing none of this shit. Everybody just chill. Y'all niggas got them avocados and that good fruit down there. Let's do some trading. We got some potatoes and shit. Let's trade and chill. You feel me? Let's trade and chill. Let's work on the problems within, because they looking at the outside shit. We got to go within, bro. We got to get to the root problem. Like I said, we got to address the users, man. Cut off the demand for the product, bro. Fuck all this other shit. Niggas, it's... Come on, man. This shit's sad. You feel me? And this is why, like I said, bro, Bob Marley spirit. Niggas ain't... We shouldn't be going to war with no Venezuela. None of that. We shouldn't be going to no wars. The earth is abundant. There's enough for everybody. There's enough for everybody.
Activated. Trump made it clear yesterday at the press conference, if Venezuela does not comply, which they're not, America will have to go in. This was also said by the vice president, who is now the president, Rodriguez, who has rejected handing over the country or working with the United States and vows to fight. Trump has said if she does not hand over control or obey him, as he said, second strikes will follow and her consequences will be worse. Just taking the president has done nothing, and the government and military are still behind the political party. It is pretty simple now. If the Venezuelan government does not give in to the United States, the U.S. will have to go in and take out the military. Venezuela is not.
Guys, this ain't. I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna continue to cover this shit too. Okay, we're gonna keep continually covering this topic, bro, because I feel like it's gonna turn up. I don't want it to, you know, but it's fucked up. Because that's some bullying shit too. America's just coming in hard bullying, but it's like, are they bullying for the right reason though? You know, like we had the troll come in here earlier. He didn't even want to come in. And it's like, nigga, you motherfuckers like him is the problem, bro. You're not even fighting for yourself, nigga. He's a straight bot. That person was a straight bot, bro. Pure bot. But look, we're gonna keep covering these topics, though. We're gonna keep covering this Venezuela shit. We're gonna keep covering this shit, bro. Look, this is another. See, this type of shit I don't like.
You just wait for Cuba. Cuba is a communist dictatorship that's killed priests and nuns. They preyed on their own
This
people.
nigga right here is one of
Their
the
days are
white man in the country, but it's like, bro, you can't be talking like that because, motherfucker, bro. Look at all these sick ass pope and shit like that, and like just, you feel me? Sick shit that goes on in America, especially with these motherfuckers high up who create the laws and shit like that. Bohemian Grove type shit. You feel me? Like,
numbered. We're going to wake up one day, I hope in 26, in our backyard, we're going to have allies in these countries doing business with America, not narco-terrorist dictators killing Americans. This is a big frigging day. And everybody in the world is thinking differently than they were just a few days ago because of what you did.
Cuba is ready to fall. You know?
Yes.
Cuba looks like it's ready to fall. I don't know if they're going to hold out. But Cuba now has no income. They got all of their income from Venezuela, from the Venezuelan oil. They're not getting any of it. And Cuba literally is ready to fall. And You have a lot of great Cuban Americans that are going
Yes.
to be very happy about this.
You just
Look, man, and it's messed up because as you have some of these leaders that is just doing certain things to give them the one up while they get rich and shit like that, you have the people of the land that's suffering. And this is how it's been for thousands of years, bro. You be having certain evil ass leaders that be making fucking crazy ass decisions. And yes, they may portray it or they may tap into abundance a little bit within their life. The people of the land suffer, bro. And this is what's going on in Venezuela, bro. You gotta eat hats. Like you doing too much over there, cat. And now look, you got your whole people that's suffering in a way. But like I said, maybe we should play some of that. Some of the Venezuelan people actually celebrating, right? They celebrating over there because I guess it was just a weird energy like this dude ruling over there. And like I said,
Breaking news reports indicate that
we're gonna get into it more eventually. I'm gonna jump down a rabbit hole, but I am gonna cover this topic as it goes because it's something right now. It's a current event. America talk, nigga. We about to bomb they ass again. If y'all Trump, like, if you don't hand over all that shit we done gave y'all niggas, all them planes and shit, we bombing. Let me see. All right, y'all. We lit. I'm gonna get back on here in a minute though. This is one topic. I'm coming right back on here though. So stay ready, family. We covering this. If some shit happens in 5 minutes, I'll be right back on here. Actually, let's check real quick before I even get off of here though, right? Yeah, let me check real quick because how Trump is moving. He's moving very fast right now. He might have did some crazy shit as we live. But I got a couple people sending me topics as we are in this current event. Okay, so I don't see any new topics. All right, y'all. We out of here, yo. Stay ready. You never gotta get ready, family, and stay dangerous out there, y'all. Stay dangerous. Another one. Another one, bro. Let's get it. Let's get it.